Good morning, everybody. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Taping. Okay, so we are, we're using music and art to help children, young adults, and people of all ages learn academic and social skills. Okay, so picking up on this drawing, whatever you got, it's different than the other stuff that you might have been using in terms of art supplies. But you could definitely make use of whatever you got. If you are stuck outside living under a bridge and you have to do art, and I've been in that position, you might just find a pencil. Okay, let's just say, and there were times in my life I wrote a little story about that called Conversations with Alger. And it got published in a little art magazine down in Winston, in Carolina, back in the year 1999, 2000. And I wrote it for Professor Meacham's class at Winston-Salem State. And it was based on my experience. But I don't want to go into it too much because I didn't plan to talk about that. But we'll go into it, I think, probably start to come into my mind to talk about that part of my life where I was hitchhiking around. Young man, aimless. And I will say, that story, I wrote a little short story and some people liked it. I mean, it doesn't get paid for it, but it did get published, and I got some compliments from some people that I respected their opinions. I remember a gentleman named Mr. Miller ran a printing shop on Trade Street in Winston. Mr. Miller, I haven't seen or heard from him in years, but he was just a very kind-hearted gentleman who was a very good person, who came up to me and he saw me at a grocery store in Winston. It's kind of small town compared to New York. And he just came up to me and said, I read your story. And he's a printer, so he liked to read. And he said, beautiful. He put his hand up there, a little bit there and said, beautiful. And because he could tell, and the story had to do with being hungry on the street. And I've heard other great songs and stories that are far greater than my pathetic little attempt at a short story called Conversations with Alger. But as I was talking, I worked on the drawing a little bit. We're going to do a little bit. And to lead us out of this segment, I promised you a little bit of guitar, which the first promise is that I'm going to lead us out with a little guitar. The second promise is if you do your homework, I promise not to play too much. Okay, bear with me. Hope you enjoy. Okay, so we're dealing with a D. Okay, so a D major scale is somewhere in the line of. So on that scale, we're going to go still a D major. We're going to do other stuff that are in and around that scale. And then we're going to develop a beat, a rhythm, and a finger picking pattern to go along with it. Bear with me again. Hope you enjoy even more. And on that note, get it? August 2nd, 2025. Everybody have a beautiful, beautiful weekend if you can. Thank you so much. Thank you.